In today's word study, we are going to review our prefixes. Remember that a prefix is a word part that goes at the beginning of a word to make it a new word and give it a new meaning. And these word parts have their own meaning. Pre means before, re means again, mis means wrongly, dis means opposite or not, and un means not. On the next slide, you are going to put the puzzle pieces together. You're going to match the prefixes with their meaning. You'll just drag and put them together. On this slide, you are going to put the correct prefix with the base word. The base word is the word that you add the prefix to. For example, this says to feel it again. We know that the prefix re means again. So we would write re here. And then our root word, which is also called the base word, is the word feel. So we would write the word feel here. And together we have refill. You will do the same for this slide that says to not be used, to make before, and to hear wrongly. On this slide, you are going to sort the prefixes. Now notice, all of these words start with RE or PRE, but not all of them are prefixes. If you take off the RE or the PRE, then you should have a word, a root word or a base word left by itself. Notice that the word pray, if I take off the PRE, we're only left with the letter Y. The letter Y is not a word by itself, so the word pray does not have a prefix. If I take RE off of the word ready, we're only left with ADY, which is not a word, so the word ready does not have a prefix. But if I took off pre off of the word pre-made, then I'm left with the word made, which is a word by itself. It's a root word, so I would take that and drag it over here to the pre side. So not all of these are going to be sorted over here. You have to figure out which one actually has a prefix and which one is just spelled like it has a prefix. You'll do the same here. If I took MIS off of the word mist, I would just have the letter T, which is not a word by itself. So mist does not have a prefix. It's just spelled that way. On this slide, you are going to answer the question below by clicking and dragging a check mark onto the correct sandal. So which word uses the prefix un, as in the word undo? Universe, if I took off the UN, it's just IVERSE, which is not a word by itself. So we know that is not using a prefix. Here you're going to have 2 check marks. That is your clue. You'll only have 2 check marks. You'll do the same for this slide. For the prefix re. Here for the prefix pre, miss, and dis. Lastly, we have click and type the meaning of the word, the meaning of the underlined word in the sentence using the box below. So it says, my sister was displeased with the taste of the watermelon. We know that the prefix dis means not. And so if we click here, we would say she was not pleased. And then once you are done with this, you are going to turn it in and move on to your assignment.